Good day, everyone. This is Joanne Del Balso from No Fuss Accounting Services, and today I'm bringing you one of my QuickBooks videos that answers a question that a lot of my clients have been coming to me with over the past few months. And the situation is this: when they are normally, when you're invoicing in QuickBooks, normally your invoices come up automatically in sequence. So say, for example, invoice 155, and then the next invoice would be 156, and then one invoice would be 157, etc. If there ever came a point in time where you ended up using something other than your sequence number, for example, I have clients that decided for a specific customer, they used a month, say, for example, November 2011 or December 2012. The next time they called up an invoice, that alphanumeric invoice now becomes the default for the sequence, and it's hard to be able to get it back to your original sequence. So the answer is, how do you go about correcting this? And I have an easy solution, and so I'm going to walk you through how to do it now. So the first thing that we need to do is that you need to figure out what the last invoice number is that you actually used. And in order to do that, what we have to do is we have to call up a report. So I'm going to go underneath your reports, and we're going to scroll all the way down until we hit banking, and then we hit missing checks. Okay, this is the report we're going to customize to figure out where the last invoice was we left off in. And when it says specify account, we're going to choose account receivable, because when you invoice somebody, you use the accounts receivable account, and you're going to hit specify. Now, when this comes up, the next step we do is we're going to customize the report, and we're going to filter it to show underneath type. We want to show invoices only. And let's hit refresh the report. So now what we can do is we can scroll down and look through this report to see where the last invoice number was. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to the end of this report, and in this example you'll see that the last one that I have down here is 144. So the next invoice we need to use is 145. Okay, so right now if I want to go create an invoice, I purposely set it up, as you'll see it says October 2011. Now what I had done is I set up a dummy invoice and I put October 2010, just so that you could see that when we call up this invoice, the next one that's showing up is October 2011. We don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to change it to the next invoice that we want, which is 141, or the last invoice we used, which was 144. So we're going to choose 144, and it really doesn't matter what customer you put it to or what you code it to, because we're going to delete it. Okay, that's the key. We just delete, and we set up an invoice and we just delete it. It's a simple solution. So we hit just the first one in the sample company. Okay, and we're going to just choose the first item code just to stick something to it. And I'm just going to put $10 in. It doesn't matter, or doesn't matter because we're going to delete it. And then when we're done with that, we're going to hit save and close. And it's going to prompt you, we already have an invoice with this number. We know that. We're going to say keep the number and hit OK. Now, the next step, hit customers. You go to Adam's Candy and you find that $10 transaction. And let's see, 144, so it would be right here. We're going to call up that dummy invoice that we set up, and we're going to just edit, and we're just going to delete the transaction. Okay, now that we've done that, we should be able to go to the home screen, hit create invoice, and you'll see the next number is the number in sequence, 145. So that's a solution for the mysterious invoice sequence in QuickBooks. This works. I'm using it in QuickBooks 2012. You can probably use it in any of the prior versions or in QuickBooks 2013. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with you shortly with another video. Thanks.